If you struggle with life, and I just mean the everyday stuff, I'm not talking about something severe, but it can be something severe. If you every day are meeting life's resistance, if you every day find it a struggle to stay positive, to stay aggressive, to keep working on your goals and your dreams, if the news headlines frustrate you, if friends or family members, there's conflict there, and you just find it very difficult to get through your everyday. You've envisioned so much more when you were younger, right? You thought you were a lot stronger than you were. You thought things would turn out much, much different than they did. But here you are, man, stuck again. Here you are in another dark season, wondering when life is going to improve. This is CJ Ortiz. I am the mental motivator. Here's the thing that you have to understand about life. Life is merciless. Life does bring a lot of great and wonderful things, and we should be celebrating all of that every day. But life, as we know, can bring a tremendous amount of resistance. The issue is not so much whether life will ever work itself out for you, because, and we often say that, well, it's going to work itself out. If it was meant to be, it would be. No, my friend, the life that gets worked out may not be the life that you want. You have to work out life. And so my job, my mission as the mental motivator is to equip and strengthen you to face life, overcome life, beat life, create the life that you want, and then help others do the same. Again, I call myself the mental motivator, but I'm just one of many. You are a potential mental motivator. Even if you don't like heavy metal, I mean, that's who my audience is. That's who the content is directed towards. But even if you're not a heavy metal lover, I've got a lot of people who follow who don't listen to heavy metal at all. I've been doing this for 15 years online. Despite that, it's about getting you back to your post. It's about getting you back to a position where you're not having to struggle with the same old things anymore. Not just the depression, not struggling with the sadness, not struggling with the worry, not struggling with the fear, not struggling with the stress, all of the second guessing, all of the self-doubt, all of the, all of the drama going on in your life, whether it's from work or friends or family, whatever it is. That you are bigger than each and every one of those things, that you are able to overcome each and every one of those things. So that's my job. My job is to help equip you to become stronger, to create strength yourself so that you can face these aspects of life and beat them. And you can. You absolutely can. You have all the strength, all the power that you're ever going to need. Your best defense, and I hope you're listening to me, your best defense in life, my friend, is a stronger version of you. You don't need better places to hide. You don't need somebody to come and save you to get you out of yet another bad time, yet another conflicting situation, yet another financial setback, another relationship setback, another physical health-oriented setback. You don't need somebody to come and save you. Everything that you'll ever need resides within you right now. It's just a matter of releasing that power. And the best way to create a stronger version of you is to create a strong mind. And if you follow Mental Motivation, or you followed me on Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, here on YouTube, then you know I talk about the mind a lot. And I'm always going to talk about the mind because the mind is everything. There's nothing so strong as a mind filled with certainty. Certainty about yourself, yes, certainty about your ability, certainty about your personal strength and power, but also certainty about the resources that are available to you. Now, part of the problem is that we grow up and we struggle all our lives financially, whatever. We never seem to get ahead. We feel like there's scarcity. We feel like that there's a mystery or a secret to life and that we'll never seem to find it, that we'll never have the resources available to us to do what we want, to achieve our goals, create our dreams, create the life that we desire. No, my friend, the resources are available. the principles about how to achieve things, how to solve problems, how to create the outcomes that you want, how to achieve your goal, anything that you want. I don't care what it is. You play music, you write, you're an artist, you're somebody who wants to start a restaurant, you want to get in better shape physically, you want a better relationship. Whatever it is about your life, there are principles in this world, as sure as mathematics, as sure as 2 + 2 = 4, that will help you create the desired outcomes that you want. And there are the resources available to do it. There is enough money out there. There is enough supply out there. Don't believe your own self-doubt and unbelief. Don't believe what everybody else says around you. If you're strong and you're strong-minded, your circumstances are going to matter a hell of a lot less, because the only circumstance that truly matters is you. When you want to change your circumstances, the first circumstance that needs to change is you. If we can create a stronger version of you, then we've created your ultimate answer. We've created your ultimate solution. You. A stronger version of you is stronger than anything. You can face anything. It's not so much about your circumstance. It's about you and how strong-minded you are. And that can begin today. It begins with your next thought. It begins with what you do right here, because your feelings are going to follow whatever you consistently think, right? Motivational speakers have said that for decades. Your feelings are going to follow your consistent thoughts. See, think about it this way. As I speak to you right now, aren't your feelings changing? Don't you feel a little more empowered just from listening to me? And I've been recording here for just about 7 minutes. Already you feel more motivated. Already you feel more inspired. Already you feel some energy. You're ready to do something. Why? Your circumstances haven't changed in the last 7 minutes. Whatever you're struggling with in life right now, it is still the same as it was 7 minutes ago. So why would 7 minutes of listening to me make a difference? Because it's not about your circumstances. It's not about what's happening outside of you. It's about what's happening inside of you. It's your feelings which follow your consistent thoughts. Why do you feel differently right now after listening to me? Because in a way, I've kind of taken over your thought processes for the last 7 minutes. You kind of turned it over to me. And guess what happens? Your mind starts agreeing and thinking more positive. And what do? You start to feel differently. You feel the energy suddenly. You feel more motivated. You feel like you're ready to go on the attack. The whole day is going to change just by listening to me. But you can do this yourself all the time by regulating, controlling, and governing and harnessing your own thought life and governing what comes out of your mouth. You ever notice that you can't speak something and think something different at the same time? Whatever you speak is where your thoughts are going to go. So don't just learn to control your mind. In fact, if you struggle with controlling your mind, learn how to discipline your mouth. You start to speak whatever it is, even if it's not true right now in your life. Even if what you're saying, you feel like you're lying to yourself. Whatever you say, your mind or your thoughts are going to follow, and that's going to immediately change your feelings. So you can change your mood. You could change the atmosphere any time of the day that you wanted, even in your darkest periods. Might be at night when you're struggling to go to sleep. Might be in the morning or midday. Whenever it is, you can pull yourself aside and start to say and speak and think powerful things, to say, no, I am not subject to my circumstances. I am not subject to the relationships that I have. I have the power within me to change everything around me. I have the power within me to make more money, to get a better job. I am strong. I am able. I fight. I resist. I come against what's coming against me. I'm giving life the hell that life has been giving to me. I resist that which resists me, because I'm a powerhouse. I'm a life dominator. I'm an overcomer. I can conquer. I can beat whatever it is that's facing me. And I can feel stronger. And I can be happier right now just because I want to. And I choose to be happy. I choose to be thankful. I choose to be grateful. You say these things to yourself over and over again, and your feelings are going to start following your consistent thoughts. You have the power to coach yourself. You have the power to be your own best therapist, to climb out of where you are and really start to create changes in your life, create the desired outcome, the results that you're looking for. Can you dig that? Man, I hope you can. Listen, if you'd like to support what I do, a simple way that you can do that is go to mentalmotivationstore.com. There I have a lot of killer gear, a whole lot more I'm going to be putting on there soon. I got hats, like my Metal Up hat here. I got hats and shirts and things, but I want you to take advantage of that. These are very, very cool shirts, all metal motivation apparel. It's wear your attitude, man. It's great stuff. It will help support what I do. mentalmotivationstore.com. And tune into this channel, subscribe to it, leave some comments below if this video has touched you, if something has spoken to you, or if you've got any questions or something you'd love for me to cover in future videos, leave those in the comments below. I really appreciate it. And remember this, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.